So how? How can you become more adaptive, faster, and more sustainable? How can you achieve data intelligence? The right strategy is to combine the real and the digital worlds, so you can use the power of data to get the right insights and make confident decisions. Now, with our leading industrial software, you can already achieve accelerated, more accurate, and more sustainable product development. And with our world-leading industrial automation, you can already ensure that your production is faster, more adaptive, and more efficient. But what makes us unique is the power to combine those two worlds. And we do this seamlessly, bringing countless benefits for our customers. And this is what we call the digital enterprise, where everything is connected. Only as a true digital enterprise, you can unlock the full power of data to make fast and confident decisions based on fully integrated and digitalized workflows. This unique end-to-end approach enables a horizontal flow of data along the entire value chain, from design to realize to optimize. And this bridges the gaps between former information silos. It allows everyone to work in parallel, which of course speeds up processes. And we do this holistically, integrating product, production, and even supply chain based on open, interoperable interfaces. And this seamless data flow enables a holistic digital-first approach built on a single data backbone. And what we can do here is that we can take insights from the real world, bring them into the virtual world for continuous optimization of product and production. So the time to act is now. Become a digital enterprise in order to be adaptive, ready to quickly respond to any changes. You will be faster, accelerating all processes, and you'll be more sustainable and future-proof, boosting resilience and minimizing environmental impact. But you may ask yourselves, where do I start? How do I get there? It's not that complex if you have the right guide, our digital threads. They provide a step-by-step guidance throughout your digital transformation journey, ensuring that you're faster and more efficient on your path to success. Think of them as a subway map in a city. You want to go from point A to point B in the fastest possible way. Well, that's exactly what the digital threads do for you. They support you to accelerate your transformation, accelerate your journey based on your needs and your specific business processes. Now, let's take an example here with the digital thread Advanced Machine Engineering. This digital thread supports you to connect customer requirements to predictive analytics, including several essential steps like machine concept and design, automation engineering, virtual commissioning, and at each step, you're empowered by our interconnected software and automation solution. And not only that, all these steps are also interconnected, which means that everybody can work in parallel, you boost collaboration, and you speed up your processes. And we can make this even faster and easier because we provide a quick and easy access to everything you need in one place, the Siemens Accelerator, our open digital business platform where you can access integrated portfolio, a wide ecosystem, and a marketplace all in one. This supports companies of all sizes and industries to accelerate their digital transformation. But now, what key technologies enable all this? Well, first, the comprehensive digital twin. It helps you to plan, simulate, predict, optimize products, productions, machines, even entire plants in the virtual world. The digital twin generates enormous impact by running what-if scenarios and predicting future behaviors and performance. This, of course, speeds everything up and helps you make things right the first time around. Second, software-defined everything. The shift from hardware to software-defined product development and automation can make complex systems far easier to use, as intuitive as all of us using our smartphones. Once The car's heart, for example, was its engine. Today, cars are becoming more connected, more software defined. Software now determines how cars evolve and how users experience them. Updates, improvements, personalized features, you can add them as easy as that. Because this is a real shift from hardware to the software-defined world. But now, we're coming to something truly big and exciting. What's happening isn't just another technology. It's something bigger, as big as the Big Bang. Now, there was a world before AI, and there is a world now with AI. And we're just in the beginning where it all starts. AI will change the industry forever. But there's a catch. Now, look at this image. It looks like a photo, doesn't it? But it's not. It's AI generated. And this is truly amazing, right? But now, let's take a closer look. On a closer inspection, not everything is perfect. And in our personal lives, such small imperfections don't matter much. But in industry, they can make all the difference. Imagine that AI cannot keep up with the precision and complexity of your machines and your processes. This could have serious consequences for your business. The industry needs AI that speaks its language, the language of engineering, complex, precise, highly technical. And only an AI that can understand this language can make a real impact. But not every AI is up to the task. And perhaps this is why there is still lack of trust in the industry with AI systems. What the industry needs is not just any AI, it's industrial-grade AI. And that's exactly what Siemens offers. AI that transforms the industry with the highest level of confidence. Our industrial-grade AI solutions are robust, which means that they're reliable, secure, and built to meet the highest industry standards. They are democratized, meaning that everybody, anytime, anywhere can use them, even if you don't have AI expertise. And they're purpose-driven, empowering you to really achieve your quality, speed, adaptability targets. So, how does AI improve what you do? One of AI's major breakthroughs in industry is the ability to make sense out of complex and vast data faster than ever, transforming raw information into actionable insights to enable maximum data intelligence. And to make this possible, you need the right data fabric. This data fabric ensures that data is accessible, it's trusted, and seamlessly connected across the enterprise. Now, let me show you how this data fabric comes to life. First, you need to collect siloed data from different parts of your company, products, machines. Then, you connect this data to make it usable. Afterwards, our knowledge graph software helps give data meaning by creating a data fabric woven from contextualized data. Then, you can transform data into insights that, in the end of the day, turn into confident decisions and a competitive advantage. Now, here's a practical example from our customers. This pharmaceutical company needed faster and easier access to some specific batch information, and they knew what data they need. They had the raw data, but they really couldn't find exactly what they need. Why? Because their data was spread across the world on different continents, ending up in a data lake, a huge data lake that looks something like this. Now, this is where there is basically the point that even if you have the data, if you cannot use it, that doesn't bring you far. So this is where our knowledge graph solution, RapidMiner, comes into play. It connects industrial data in a way very similar to how we think, to how humans think. Then it translates these connections into a structure that is efficiently stored, retrieved, and analyzed. And in this way, AI can make the best use out of this data more effectively, supporting humans in their tasks. And with this great integrated approach, you can perform root cause analysis, and this pharmaceutical company could trace back the material information they needed right from the beginning up to the final product, which can result in gains of approximately 25% efficiency, potential saving in the millions, and easy scale up to other business areas. Now, let me show you how industrial AI transforms the entire value chain. We're going to start from the design phase where products are being developed. All of us have a TV. Now imagine though that you're the person that needs to optimize the bracket of a wall mount for a TV. Our solution, NXX, provides all the features that you may need, all the functions. But even experienced users sometimes struggle to find the right feature or understand how to best apply it. So, what can you do? Well, when you have a question, you need an answer, why don't you just simply ask AI? Our software has a built-in Copilot feature that allows you to ask questions in natural language. It then provides you step-by-step instructions to help you complete the task, in this case, optimizing your work part. You can click on links in the answer, and then the Copilot will automatically execute all the operations that you needed. Now, once again, the Copilot will take you to all necessary steps in case you have even further questions. But let's say that you need to do something else. You need to make sure that your mount is stable. What do? Well, the Copilot can help you out. In this case, the Copilot is going to help us apply force to the wall mount, run the simulation, and then show you the results in an impressive visualization. And this is how you can achieve your goals very fast and very easy. To sum up, you have all the right commands for all the functions at your fingertip. But there is more. This design, this model of your part, you can now immediately transfer to manufacturing because you can use the same data model. So this brings me to manufacturing, to the realize phase. Now, when products are manufactured, AI enables workers to instantly access very critical insights about the manufacturing process. Let's say that you need to configure a machine that builds, let's say, this toy, this product, with different colors. Now, here again, operators can use natural language to configure the order. The AI can verify with the MES system if all the necessary parts are in stock, and then they can display a preview image. But what you can see here is just the front end. Now, what stands behind all that? Let's take a look behind the scenes. As you can see here, there is no complex coding, no programming language used to configure this workflow. It is all text-based. All you need is your manufacturing domain know-how and simply telling AI what you need it to do. This lasts just a few seconds. And as you can see here, AI may ask you a few further questions, but then it does everything automatically. And think about the potential this has for machine builders, for example. Now, you can use your intellectual property, your domain know-how, to create and configure an AI assistant that you ship along with your machine that provides built-in intelligence for troubleshooting, optimization, and maintenance. Now, let me show you another example in the realize phase. AI can also help with engineering. I bet we have a lot of engineers here today at SPS, and I bet that very often you have to do a lot of repetitive tasks, documenting, translating, building separate devices. Now, wouldn't it be great if you can just upload your files, let's say containing the function descriptions of a device, and have the engineering copilot TIA create several devices for you automatically, and then you have them in the TIA portal? Well, you can. You simply select your files, add them to the chat with the Copilot, and type what you need. You just enter the prompt in natural language, instructing the generative AI to create your devices. Then when AI is finished, you have the power to confirm that was correct, and then tell the Copilot to continue. Then with a simple click on a button, the Copilot will automatically import your devices into the TIA portal, and that's it. You saved yourself a lot of time, a lot of effort that you can use in more creative tasks. But now, let's say production is up and running. you still need to continue to optimize production with performance data, and you need to minimize downtime. Siemens empowered steel manufacturer BlueScope to overcome costly and wasteful plant downtime with asset intelligence tools. By using advanced analytics and digital twin technology, the company could create a fingerprint of a machine, and this fingerprint was representing its ideal operating state. Then, live data from PLCs, from industrial edge devices, was continuously compared to this ideal state, and operators knew when there are deviations, and they could enable predictive maintenance. So how does it work in detail? Well, if there is a variation, operators from BlueScope will immediately receive an alert, and then they could execute predictive maintenance. If they had more questions, they could simply ask the copilot, which will provide them a concise summary. Now, by using AI-driven asset intelligence, BlueScope managed to save 2,000 hours of downtime, and they improved their operational efficiency so much. So, let's summarize. Industrial AI unlocks transformative benefits along the entire value chain. Exceptional speed, greater accuracy, minimized downtime, and smarter decisions. Isn't it impressive what's already possible today? But as I said, we're right at the start. There is way more to come. Now, imagine what's ahead. The future of AI is agentic. What does that mean? Well, intelligent agents won't just assist, they will also autonomously execute tasks for you. At the center, at the heart, will be an orchestrator agent that connects all other agents and coordinates them. They can also activate a specific agent to execute a specific task for you when you have an issue. This way, agentic AI will enable autonomous production. But make no mistake, at the center of all this is still the human. It's still you. You have the power to make the final decision, to call the big shots. So as we look ahead, one thing is clear. The future of manufacturing is being rewritten in front of our eyes. There is no time to lose. You need to act now and leverage AI to get ahead of the competition. Siemens is joining forces with industry leaders to pioneer a new age of AI where it brings unmatched adaptability, speed, and sustainability. As I said, we're number one in industrial software, number one in automation. So combining those two powers positions us as a leader in industrial AI. So don't wait, become a digital enterprise now, because only a true digital enterprise can harness the full power of data and AI. Today, but also in the future. And today and in the future, you can experience right there behind the stage in our Industrial AI Hub, where you can have great conversations with our experts and become a digital enterprise. Thank you.